I've used the Pyxis 6K for several months now, and for the most part, have ran it with a very bare bones style setup. But for my upcoming comedy series, I decided it was time to build this thing out a little and really put it through its paces. Not only that, but I also wanted to get one of my favorite DPs to put his hands on it as well, who primarily operates the RELF on his and my productions. And in doing that, I think I was able to maximize this camera's full potential. But I also uncovered a serious, and I repeat, very serious issue with this camera that I've overlooked until now. An issue that may turn many of you off from the camera. So in this video, I'm gonna share the good and the bad and the ugly, and the very ugly. I'm gonna break down shooting this project, show you the images we were able to create, and even exactly how we rigged this camera out. So if you're a fellow Pyxis owner or someone who will be grabbing it soon, you can have an idea for a potential setup for yourself. And lastly, I'm gonna reveal the huge problem that you need to know about if you haven't yet gotten this camera, but you are in fact considering it. With that being said, let's get into it. So after speaking with my DP Adam Chapman about the pilot to my comedy series, we decided to shoot it on the Blackmagic Pyxis since we wanted a similar look to what we get with the ARRI, but without having an ARRI budget. But also because we want to try to fit every scene into one day, and with the Pyxis compactness, not even sure that's a word, we'd be able to move faster than what we could if we were having to lug around a huge LF. As sexy as that piece of machinery is, we just didn't have the manpower to handle it on this one. Now the manpower we did have was me, the director, my DP Adam Chapman, AD/casting Tracy Taylor, AC Ryan, Gaffer/grip Shanda Henley, PA BTS Yee, and then we also had Eric Kitchens, Dylan Byerly, Candace Pugh, and my beautiful wife working on the set build. Anyway, I wanted to see exactly what we could do in a controlled setting. My comedy takes place in a bathroom, but to maximize control, I opted to build the bathroom instead of finding one and shooting in it. After finding the material, painting, and piecing it all together, we moved on to building the camera. If you follow this channel, then you already know that I have the PL version of the Pyxis. We partnered it with the dual lens prime lenses. They go very well with the Pyxis since they are very compact and they also have a ton of character. If you're interested in learning more about those lenses, you can check out this video right here. The matte box we're using on the dual lens is the Bright Tangerine Misfit matte box, making it where we could use up to 3 filters. The top plate and handle that you see here are from the company 8Sen. I love 8Sen's accessories particularly because they have so many mounting points that give you the ability to add essentially whatever accessory you want to add. Like this little cool piece that you see right here. That is a D-tap splitter. It gives you the ability to power multiple things via D-tap, and it also has a power regulator, which I'm sure I don't have to explain why that's cool as hell. This piece here is our Terra deck, which of course gives out a wireless feed. And then to add our rail system to hold everything together like the V-mount plate and the matte box, we use my Arca Swiss base plate kit with 12-inch 15mm rods. That's pretty much it other than, oh yeah, on top of the camera, my DP had his small HD Ultra 5 monitor. You don't see it in this shot here because I guess Curtis didn't think it was important to get that in the shot, so y'all can thank Curtis. Once the camera was built and the set was put together, I rehearsed with my talent while my crew lit everything up. Lighting the area was fairly simple. We clapped some diffusion over the top of the set and used both a 1200D and a 600D, which we pushed through for some beautiful top lighting. For Kieran, our talent, we shot a 2x1 Gemini through a 4x4 diffusion, and then on the opposite side put up a 4x floppy for negative. And that was pretty much it concerning the lighting. As movement goes, we opted to build out the Dana Dolly for push-ins and sticks or a tripod for more intimate shots.
Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Damn, girl.
Now, ironically, when we got to this shot here of this disgusting looking toilet, is also when we discovered the disgusting issue with the Pyxis.
That is...
Just a
That's some bad shit.
nerdy camera things.
I didn't realize it was that terrible.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, I know that this can sound like beating a dead horse. That's a really sick analogy. Why do we say that? But the rolling shutter is awful. And I say it's awful because I've never actually cared about it myself, because I've just never been able to recognize it. But with this clip here, I even see it plain as day. I mean, look at it.
It's not even that fast. That's the problem.
And my DP wasn't even panning it left and right at crazy speeds. Every time I've seen tests concerning rolling shutter in the past, creators are whipping their camera around like, you know, they are pimp slapping somebody.
I'm with the Port Commission.
Please flip family.
Can you get my demo tape to somebody?
So for it to look like the toilet is waving at me is a bit of an issue. Now, I'm not going to continue to talk crap, pun intended, because ultimately, there's a question that has to be answered. An answer that I need you guys to help me with, so I have a surprise for you. As a matter of fact, it's a gift that's gonna help both of us decide just how good or bad this camera is. I was really happy. The images came out really great. And this raises the question, does the image we get out of this camera justify the terrible rolling shutter? I think the only way for you to help me answer this is for you to get a personal look at some of the footage. So I wanted to give you guys a few of the clips that we captured for you to play around with. A few of my favorite shots along with the Shake What Your Mama Gave You clip, so you can see and determine how bad the rolling shutter is. You can find the link in the description to download it, but don't stop there. Leave me a comment and let me know exactly what you guys think about all of this. If you're for it, if you're down, if you think it sucks and it ruins the camera, whatever your thoughts may be. Also, if you've enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can see my next video when I test out actually fixing this issue. But until then, why don't you go ahead and check out this video next.